What's up, family? Welcome back to my channel. Guys, I miss you so much. A lot has went on, a lot has happened, and I'm just here to catch everyone up to speed and do a life update. First question I have is, where have I been? Moment of silence for that. I have been a little bit everywhere. Okay, yeah, let me see. I stopped working. I'm sorry, y'all. I started this video over so many times. I can't start it over again. So I just have to be real, and I messed up. I'm gonna be real transparent with you guys because you're family and say that I messed up. I made some mistakes. I've done some stupid things and made some dumb decisions in my life recently. I'm gonna try not to cry, but you know me. So let me see. I went from being the stay-at-home mom and wife to all of a sudden wanting to go to this party and this party, and it was fun. I just was like, wow, getting to college life, seeing what this is about, because I've never been to like parties and stuff like that. I've seen some stuff. I'm not gonna spill too much tea, but I've seen some stuff at those parties. Okay, if you know, you know. But yeah, let me see. And I can honestly say I put myself in situations that I know weren't for me. Just let that sink in really quick. I put myself into situations that I never was supposed to be in the first place. Like, if you know you're a homebody, why are you trying to force it and go to this event and go to that event and hit up this person? Hey girl, I'm trying to go out with you. Remember you said you was gonna go out? Like, I just feel like God has a place and a purpose for everyone, and if you try to step out of that purpose and do different things that your intuition is telling you not to, then situations gonna happen. For example, I recently got into a car accident, and that was consequences of me being where I wasn't supposed to be. I was not supposed to be at no costume party on a Monday night as a mom, and then as someone who doesn't even go to parties like that and events. That wasn't for me. I wasn't supposed to be there. But then also I look at it as like, God let me go through that so I can sit here. Like, I've literally been sat down, y'all. I cannot walk. I can't. I have a broken thumb. Excuse the messy cast. I'm getting it taken off soon. I have a broken thumb. I have one hand that works. Hence why my hair isn't looking as good as it usually. But I'm still thankful to God for like keeping me here. Still been able to wake up every day, and yeah, I'll be in pain, but I'm just still thankful to be able to sit and tell you guys and give you guys advice. Like, but yeah, I was somewhere I wasn't supposed to be. I should have, asked more questions, to the driver, like, hey, have you been drinking? Have you been on this? I'm gonna get more in depth in my video about it, but yeah, as far as where I've been, that's what's going on. Your girl has been sat down. I've just been seeing a lot. And then the one thing about being in a situation where you can no longer do for yourself as you usually would, you start to see people's true colors. Let me just say that. You really start to see who's there for you, who's not there for you, who wants to be in your life, who doesn't want to be in your life, who genuinely loves you and who doesn't. And I thank God for this situation, because he's helped me realize, who loves me and who is really on my team. And one thing I can say, my mom, that's my heart right there. Like, she's definitely been here for me. Friends who said they was gonna be here for me, my gang, whatever, they're not. And you know, I don't fault anyone for not being there for me, because I put myself into that situation. But I know what kind of heart I have, and I know that if something happens to you, I'm gonna be there. Like, I'm gonna make it my business to check on you, at least come see you like once a day, a couple times out of the week. I'm just gonna, anything you need, I'm gonna be there. But that's me, and I have to realize that not everyone has the same heart that I have. Second question, why'd you stop recording? I stopped recording because I just got distracted. I'm not even gonna lie to you. You know, I admire these YouTubers and other content creators that are just so honest. Instead of being like, I fell out of love with it and whatever, if that's not the true answer. I got distracted. Life hit, and instead of getting up and keep going, I got distracted and I sat down. And I let the enemy get into my head. And I let the enemy tell me, you know, you only have this amount of subscribers. You only have this amount of views. No one's listening to you. No one's watching you. But that's not true, because I never know who needs to hear what I have to say. And like, it's some people who they know they're put on earth for a reason. And I know the things that I've been through, I didn't go through them out of vain. Like, I didn't go through them for nothing. I didn't go through them for just sit here and put myself in therapy and be sad and mopey and lay in the bed like, why me? Why did this happen? No, I went through it so I can tell other young women, not even women, young people in general, bro, if it's not for you, it's not for you, and that's okay. Don't try to force it. You know, realize who is really for you in life and realize who's not. Realize who wants to be in your life and who doesn't. Realize who loves you and who doesn't, family or not. You know, if it's messing with your mental health and your peace, cut them off, honestly, because we only get one life. And I realized that while being sat down and having to wait for others to do for me, sometimes you have to humble yourself, and it's okay to accept help, you know. But yes, and I'm sorry, it's been so hard mentally. It takes a mental toll on you, especially being a young mom and just being young in general, and thinking like, oh, I have to have my life all together and I have to do this and I have to do that. I have to make sure I have this turned in. I have to do this. And it's like, no, you don't. It's okay to stop and breathe and take a breath and, you know, be like, okay, at least I did this. You know, at least I started here. At least I recorded a video. At least I looked up a name for my brand. At least I brainstormed ideas. Like, I've been feeling like lately, I just have to have it all together. And especially the situation, me being in an accident, it literally was weighing on me. I can't even remember. I don't know how many times I've cried, but I've cried so much because I just want to help people. And it's like, I take 10 steps forward to be pushed 80 steps backwards. But that's how I know that I'm doing something right, because if the enemy isn't coming for you, then you're not doing something right. And this video may sound like I'm rambling, but you guys know how I am. That's just me. And it's okay if you want to click off, I understand. But that's what I realized. Not everyone's meant to be in your life. It's okay to let them go. It's gonna hurt. I just had to let go of a dear friend of mine. Literally turned into a sister. But like I said, when you're in a situation where you have to depend on people and you no longer can do for yourself like you're used to doing, you start to see people's true colors. Like, I'm a very independent person, and it's from me growing up and I wanted people to do stuff and they never did it, and I'm just like, okay, when I get older, I'm gonna do it for myself. So yeah, I needed people to be there for me, and you know, I wanted people to check on me and all of that, but I just kept it pushing when they didn't, because I could do it for myself. But being physically sat down, that's different. Like, having to like wait for someone to pull up and, you know, come in and ask you if you're okay, waiting for someone to call, waiting for someone to pick you up and take you to the bathroom. Like, it's just, mentally it's a lot. And if I could talk to at least one person and touch one person, I would say, do not try to force yourself into situations that aren't for you. Please, because I've learned the hard way. You don't want to do that. I know I said that in my last videos I was happily married, but you know, things change and people grow apart, and that's okay. It's just when you spend so much time with someone, it hurts when it's time to let go and let them move on and you move on. I seriously love talking to y'all because I wish I was here. I really do. But yeah, this is gonna be a two-part video because I promised myself that I was not gonna cry the whole video because it's really been hard, guys. It's really been mentally exhausting. The enemy literally has been tormenting my mind, and I'm not gonna let him win any longer. So I appreciate you for listening to me rant and taking the time to hear me out, and even clicking on my video, and just even if you just listen to a little bit of it. If it touched you, I appreciate it, and I love you. And remember what I always say, take care of your health, take care of yourself, and take care of your wealth. I love you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.